watching shadows hit the wall, swallowing this cold regret, waiting for the sky to fall. Acoustic shivers down my spine, the gin is running dry, painting mascara tears, while the midnight sirens cry.
Yeah, listen. Wicked intentions hiding behind a crooked smile, treading through the wasteland, walking mile after mile. Trembling sound clash, echoing from the underground. No peace in this war zone, nowhere safe to be found.
We are drowning in the static,
caught inside the snare,
choking on the absolute panic,
gasping for the air,
tumbling down the rabbit hole
where the frequencies collide.
This is a bitter dub, scratching at my sanity, a heavy rhythm masking all this vain profanity. We spin the record backward, erasing all the trust, leaving nothing but the ashes, turning diamonds into dust. Bitter dub, it's vibrating in my bones, walking through the graveyard, kicking over cobblestones.
Stepping on shattered glass, boots heavy on the floor, knocking with the fist of iron upon a locked up door. The bass is vibrating, shaking up the window pane, washing away the innocence with an acid rain.
Flickering neon lights, buzzing like a dying fly. I fold my losing hand, kissing Lady Luck goodbye. Velvet curtains closing on a tragic pantomime, paying for my terrible mistakes, a victim of the crime. We are drowning in the static,
Caught inside the snare,
choking on the absolute panic,
gasping for the air,
tumbling down the rabbit hole where the frequencies collide. This is a bitter dub, scratching at my sanity, a heavy rhythm masking all this vain profanity. We spin the record backward, erasing all the trust, leaving nothing but the ashes, turning diamonds into dust. Bitter dub, it's vibrating in my bones, walking through the graveyard, kicking over cobblestones. Songs of the defeated already sung, throwing out the compass, losing our way.
Nighttime swallows up the breaking of the day.
Drip, drop, the poison spills, tick tock, the silence kills. Let the echo fade, let the record stop. Leaving nothing but the ashes, turning diamonds into dust. Bitter dub, it's vibrating in my bones, walking through the graveyard, kicking over cobblestones. So bitter, wicked and cold, wicked and cold, wicked and cold, never coming back, wicked and cold. Scuffed sneakers, listen to the mixtape playing from blown speakers. Asphalt shimmering under the relentless urban sun, a masterpiece of
unfiltered expression, standing incredibly tall. Hustling on the pavement, trying to earn a dime, creating pure poetry out of poverty and grime.
The block is broadcasting a genuine aura, documenting the magnificent urban flora, an unrefined spirit echoing down the lane, turning absolute hardship into massive gain.
We possess an authenticity
they cannot buy.
This is the ghetto soul, raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A power vocal coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through.
Tightening the frayed laces on my worn-out boots, connecting deeply with my undeniable inner roots. The neighborhood choir harmonizing on the corner curb, producing a magnificent frequency nothing can disturb. I lean over the balcony railing, belting out a high note, wearing my grandmother's hand-me-down faded coat. A cassette tape unraveling, spilling onto the street, but our internal rhythm skips absolutely no beat.
The block is broadcasting a genuine aura,
documenting the magnificent urban flora, an unrefined spirit echoing down the lane, turning absolute hardship into massive gain.
we possess an authenticity they cannot buy. This is the ghetto soul, raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A power vocal coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through. Let the boombox loudly blast, honoring our resilient past. The projects have a massive voice, singing out is our only choice. Stomp, clap, sing it loud, we are fiercely proud. The essence never dies, singing the ghetto soul, raw and completely real, expressing exactly how the marginalized feel. A power vocal coming from the fire escape, taking on a magnificent, unpolished shape. Ghetto soul, the purest essence of the avenue. A beautiful, resilient, shining right on through.
Authentic vibration,
Straight from the curb,
the boombox clicks of the spirit lives on. Wading waist high into the freezing, turbulent current, ignoring every single logical terrestrial deterrent. The muddy bottom sucking at my naked heels, discovering exactly how true salvation feels.
Cross the aquatic boundary, predators lurking beneath the murky brown surface, seeking a completely brand new spiritual purpose. Plunging their head below the violent swirling tide, washing away the foolish egotistical pride.
The dangerous undertow aggressively pulls,
Testing the bravery of the desperate fools,
dragging our bodies toward the bottomless trench,
escaping the terrible terrestrial stench.
surrendering completely to the fierce water flow. We are diving into the deep river, seeking purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous transformative underwater ride. Deep river submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes.
Navigating the treacherous spinning whirlpools, rejecting the cowardly land-dwelling rules. Fierce rapids battering against the human chest, passing the ultimate terrifying nautical test.
My lungs screaming out for a pocket of oxygen, refusing to ever enter that wicked city again. Soaking wet garments clinging to my shivering skin, finally conquering the internal battle and sin.
The dangerous undertow aggressively pulls,
Testing the bravery of the desperate fools,
dragging our bodies toward the bottomless trench,
escaping the terrible terrestrial stench, surrendering completely to the fierce water flow. We are diving into the deep river, seeking purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous transformative underwater ride. Deep river submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes.
sink like a heavy anchor,
Wash away the lingering rancor,
float toward the distant shore.
we are not returning anymore. We do not need a boat, the current takes us home. Oh yes, diving into the deep river, seeking purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous transformative underwater ride. Deep river submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes. So incredibly deep, the water cleanses, washed ashore, a brand new day. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Salty moisture staining my dirty bruised cheek, gathering the immense courage required to speak. Mourning the fallen comrades on the battlefield, refusing to ever surrender or lower my shield.
Hold the front line, standing at the barricade, clutching a wooden baton. A fierce mutiny launching just before the dawn, grieving for the liberties that were forced Republic taken, an insubordinate population completely awakened.
Defying droplets splashing on the riot gear,
Conquering every ounce of lingering fear.
an insurgent sadness fueling the revolution, demanding a radical permanent solution.
Our sorrow
Transforms into a massive weapon. These are rebel tears falling for a righteous cause, defying the oppressor's unforgiving laws.
A revolutionary grief pouring from the eye.
We will fiercely fight until the day we die. Rebel tears,
A mutiny of pure emotion.
a vast unstoppable, insubordinate ocean.
Gripping that horn banner, marching through the tear gas. Watching the heavily armored battalion slowly pass. The sorrow inside my chest becomes a roaring fire, pushing our collective demands significantly higher.
I wipe the dripping frustration off my chin, knowing this is a crucial battle we must win. The way cobblestones reflect our unyielding stance, we will never forfeit this magnificent chance. Defying droplets splashing on the riot gear,
Conquering every ounce of lingering fear.
an insurgent sadness fueling the revolution, demanding a radical permanent solution. Our sorrow transforms into a massive weapon. These are rebel tears falling for a righteous cause, defying the oppressor's unforgiving laws.
A revolutionary grief pouring from the eye.
We will fiercely fight until the day we die. Rebel tears,
A mutiny of
pure emotion, a vast unstoppable, insubordinate ocean. Let the sorrowful mutiny rise. No more compromises or lying. Turn the grieving into action, a totally unstoppable faction.
we rise, strike.
Do what you must.
The barricade holds firm.
Behold the rebel tears falling for a righteous cause, defying the oppressor's unforgiving law.
A revolutionary grief pouring from the eye.
We will fiercely fight until the day we die. Rebel tears,
A mutiny of pure emotion.
a vast unstoppable, insubordinate ocean.
Wipe your face, charge forward. The revolution.
Continues unbroken. Glass skyscrapers piercing the polluted skyline. Corporate executives drinking expensive wine, storing their stolen wealth inside a titanium vault, refusing to admit their own catastrophic fault.
Crush The system, greed pumping through their synthetic artificial veins, binding the working class in invisible economic chains, worshipping the almighty printed paper currency, ignoring the starving citizens' absolute urgency.
The gears of the cruel machine loudly grind,
Leaving the poorest people far behind.
an empire built entirely on vicious deceit, marching blindly down the capitalist street. We must dismantle this oppressive,
Towering structure.
this is the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction, fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore.
Stamping a barcode on every newborn child, taming the wilderness that was once beautiful and wild. Profit margins dictating who lives and who dies,
Broadcasting a constant stream of manipulative lies, staring through the soulless eyes of the elite, refusing to accept a devastating defeat. The stock market crashing down like a house of cards, protesting loudly outside the heavily guarded yards. The gears of the cruel machine loudly grind,
leaving the poorest people
far behind. An empire built entirely on vicious deceit, marching blindly down the capitalist streets. We must dismantle this oppressive,
towering structure.
this is the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction, fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore.
Tear down the concrete walls, watch how the wicked empire falls. Disconnect the artificial wire, set the corrupt
Institutions on fire.
tick 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 tick.
Tick, time is up. Empty out the poison cup. The system finally breaks. Smash the Babylon heart, pumping out the toxic greed, ignoring every single basic human need. An engine of destruction, fueled by endless power, watching the innocent populations cower. Babylon heart, a cold mechanical core. We will not tolerate this injustice anymore.
Stops eating,
The machine is dead.
freedom rings the dawn arise.
Oh, 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 yeah. Stay. Yeah.
Ram bam 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 bam.
So staring at the gray cement covering the earth, wondering what this paved environment is worth. Sidewalks cracking under the pedestrian weight, navigating this rigid, artificial state.
Watch the bulldozer erecting scaffolding, blocking the natural view, pouring the foundations, completely starting anew. The gridlock traffic honking on the overpass. We traded the emerald meadows for steel and glass.
The metropolis expands without any cease,
disturbing the natural ecological peace.
Potholes ruining the avenue commute,
a hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive, unyielding grid, singing the concrete blues,
Walking the paved highway,
stuck inside this rigid, monotonous grid. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues,
building a magnificent towering cage,
the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
Harder workers sweating on the construction site, burning the girders deep into the noisy night. The asphalt absorbing the unbearable heat,
Blisters forming on the weary traveler's feet. I lean against the pillar of the parking garage, living inside this dreary metropolitan mirage. The subway grates exhaling a foul hot steam, desperately clinging to a rustic postable dream. Metropolis expands without any cease,
disturbing the natural ecological peace.
Potholes ruining the avenue commute,
a hardened reality we cannot dispute.
trapped inside a massive, unyielding grid, singing the concrete blues,
Walking the paved highway,
stuck inside this rigid, monotonous grid. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues,
building a magnificent towering cage,
the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
pave over paradise,
Roll the architectural dice,
a skyline made of stone.
a totally synthetic zone. Walk down, down, down. Walk, 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 stop, vote. The city dictates the flow. Trapped on the pavement, all that concrete blues. Walking the paved highway, stuck inside this rigid, monotonous grid. The urban sprawl swallowing the horizon line, ignoring the obvious deteriorating sign. Concrete blues,
Building a magnificent towering cage,
the architectural tragedy of the modern age.
so hard and no soil left. The cement sets forever rigid.
Crimson fluid seeping from the torn speaker cone, standing barefoot upon a vibrating stone. The audio spectrum tearing my eardrums apart, an electric hemorrhage flowing straight from the heart.
Check the voltage, overloaded circuits melting down the copper wire, fueling this catastrophic sonic driven fire. The woofers cannot cannot handle this massive soundscape.
No physical form of auditory escape. The decibels are dangerously climbing.
Ignore the catastrophic timing.
Frequency slashing like a razor blade.
The final broadcast has been officially made.
This acoustic warfare takes a fatal toll. Feel the bleeding bass,
Rupturing the audio track,
pushing the equipment till the woofers crack. A massive hemorrhage of distorted, brutal sound, shaking the tectonic plates far beneath the ground. Bleeding bass,
oozing out the crimson tide.
nowhere for the fragile listeners to hide.
Yeah. Pumping pure adrenaline through the rusted machine. The loudest catastrophe you have ever seen. Valve shattering under immense
Crushing pressure,
destroying every single delicate measure.
I wipe the sonic splatter off my cheek. The amplifier begins to dramatically shriek. We push the boundaries way past the limit, drowning entirely inside this specific minute. The decibels are dangerously climbing.
Ignore the catastrophic timing.
Frequency slashing like a razor blade.
The final broadcast has been officially made.
This acoustic warfare takes a fatal toll. Feel the bleeding bass, rupturing the audio track, pushing the equipment till the woofers crack. A massive hemorrhage of distorted, brutal sound, shaking the tectonic plates far beneath the ground. Bleeding bass, oozing out a crimson tide. Nowhere for the fragile listeners to hide. Sizzle pop, we refuse to ever stop. The speakers finally blow. Witness the bleeding bass, rupturing the audio track, pushing the equipment till the woofers crack. A massive hemorrhage of distorted, brutal sound, shaking the tectonic plates far beneath the ground. Bleeding bass, oozing out the crimson tide. Nowhere for the fragile listeners to hide. It bleeds, total sensory overload. Circuits fried, system down. Crystal chandeliers casting shadows on the marble floor, feeling entirely empty to the absolute core. Wearing designer dresses imported from overseas, trapped inside a life of superficial luxury.
Check the VIP list, tuxedos and velvet ropes hiding the internal pain. High-rise elevators ascending above the
Acid rain,
sipping imported champagne from a golden flute,
while dealing with an internal silent dispute. The penthouse suite is just a gilded cage, acting our part hearts on this wealthy stage, staring at the skyline through tinted glass, watching the meaningless, affluent moments pass. Wealth cannot purchase a genuine smile. Singing the uptown blues, crying in the penthouse, quiet and timid like a frightened mouse. Diamond necklaces choking my delicate throat, a sinking luxury yacht instead of a humble boat. Uptown blues, the misery of the elite, a glamorous but entirely devastating defeat.
Caviar tastes exactly like gosh inside a lion mouth, watching the stock portfolios crashing steadily south. Paparazzi flashing cameras outside the estate, unable to escape this highly publicized fate.
I wipe away my expensive manicured tears, reflecting upon the wasted superficial years. The masquerade ball offers absolutely no disguise. I can see the depression hiding in your eyes. The penthouse suite is just a gilded cage, acting our parts on this wealthy stage, staring at the skyline through tinted glass, watching the meaningless, affluent moments pass. Wealth cannot purchase a genuine smile. Singing the uptown blues, crying in the penthouse, quiet and timid like a frightened mouse. Diamond necklaces choking my delicate throat, a sinking luxury yacht instead of a humble boat. Uptown blues, the misery of the elite, a glamorous but entirely devastating defeat.
Trade the millions for a moment of truth.
Stop wasting our precious golden youth.
The bank accounts are completely full,
But the gravitational sadness continues to pull. Oh, the uptown blues, crying in the penthouse, quiet and timid like a frightened diamond necklaces choking my delicate throat.
a sinking luxury yacht instead of a humble boat.
Town blues, the misery of the elite, they're glamorous but entirely devastating defeat.
So much money,
So little joy,
so little joy.
the elevator descends back to reality. Zinc roofs vibrating with a swinging chord, cobblestone alleys transforming into a stage, improvising melodies entirely unignored, turning a brand new historical page.
Blow the horn loud, shanty dwellings echoing with a bebop scale. Flugel horn sliding into a deep funky groove, telling an impoverished but glorious tale, making the entire community shift and move.
Poppy rhythms jumping off the fretboard, syncopate magic in the air, plucking the strings, striking a chord,
Creating masterpieces from despair,
melding two worlds into a sonic masterpiece. Trench town jazz bringing swing to the slum, grooving along with the kettle drums. Cats singing over a steady rhythm section, forming a brilliant unexpected connection. Trench town jazz, an infectious vibrant sound, the greatest fusion ever to be found.
Finger snapping replaces the gunshot ring. Harmonizing voices replacing the shouts.
Teaching the neighborhood children how to sing, eliminating all the lingering doubt.
Tap dancing boots hitting the pavement hard,
Declaring and weaving a complex, joyful spell.
gathering everyone inside a communal yard.
A wonderful story we absolutely love to tell. Partly rhythms jumping off the fretboard, syncopating magic in the air. Plucking the strings, striking a chord, creating masterpieces from despair. Melding two worlds into a sonic masterpiece. Trench town jazz, bringing swing to the slum, grooving along with the kettle drum. Scat singing over a steady rhythm section, forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trench town jazz, an infectious vibrant sound, the greatest fusion ever to be found. A musical theft, stealing the spotlight. Shibidi-da-bop-bum-bum, bibidi-da-bop-bum-bum, bibidi-da-bop-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Shibidi-bop-bum-bum-bum, bibidi-do-bop-bum-bum-bum, bibidi-do-bop-bum-bum-bum. Feel the groove, join the jam. The ghetto is our concert hall. Singing trench town jazz, bringing swing to the slum, grooving along with the kettle drum. Scat singing over a steady rhythm section, forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trench town jazz, an infectious, vibrant sound, the greatest fusion ever to be found. Keep on swinging.
Rude boys in suits,
A melody forever etched in history. Smeared thickly across the mechanic's overall, banging a dented hubcap against the garage wall. The tempo dragged forcefully through the nasty sludge, a filthy cadence that absolutely refuses to budge.
bring the grime. Unwashed percussion making everybody intensely sweat. The sloppiest syncopation you have ever met.
Rusty trash cans serving as the primary drum kit. We do not care about being polished even one bit. The offbeat, time infused, incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy
dangerously close. Staining your outfit with this musical oil,
planting the seed in the contaminated soil.
embracing the utterly disgusting raw groove. We love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime, a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time. Filthy bass lines infecting the entire dance hall, leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall. Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
Spilling the cheap liquor onto the sticky floor, kicking the hinges entirely off the club door. The snare snaps like a broken rusted chain, washing away the cleanliness with the muddy rain.
I wipe the sweat from my brow with the soiled rag, letting the musical time and purposefully lag. This repulsive frequency gets into your pores, erupting loudly from the subterranean floors. The offbeat, time infused, incredibly gross,
Keeping the unrefined energy
dangerously close, staining profit with this musical oil,
planting the seed in a contaminated soil,
embracing the utterly disgusting raw groove. We love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime, a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time. Filthy bass lines infecting the entire dance hall, leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall. Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp. Drop, slide around, the grimiest noise to be found. Let the filth take over. Yeah, we love that dirty rhythm, soaking in the grime, a sloppy, unpolished masterpiece of our time. Filthy bass lines infecting the entire dance hall, leaving a greasy residue upon the plaster wall. Dirty rhythm, dragging through the murky swamp, executing a delightfully messy, uncoordinated stomp.
So wonderfully nasty,
unwashed and proud,
leaving mud tracks everywhere.
Stay filthy. The supreme creator observing the spinning galaxy, witnessing humanity's absolute moral fallacy. Planets shifting entirely out of their proper alignment, mankind failing their ultimate divine assignment.
Look up to the heavens, the deity shedding a tear upon the atmospheric shield, watching the innocent perish on the battlefield. Infinite sadness rippling across the Milky Way, begging the children of Earth to reconsider and pray.
The celestial maker feels the ultimate grief,
finding absolutely zero
cosmic relief. Constellations weeping in the darkened sky,
asking the mortal population exactly why.
A divine melancholy enveloping the universe. This is just sorrow raining from the clouds above, mourning the tragic disappearance of unconditional love. The Almighty weeping for His fractured creation, sending a warning to every single corrupted nation. Just sorrow, a heavy burden upon the divine, crossing the sacred boundaries and the holy line.
Angels folding their wings in profound disappointment, rejecting the politicians' fraudulent anointment. The cosmic scales tipping toward inevitable doom, a celestial sadness filling the vast empty room.
I gaze into the telescope, searching for a sign, seeing the glorious stars beginning to decline. The Creator's heartbreak manifesting as a storm, taking on a devastating supernatural force.
The celestial
maker feels the ultimate grief,
finding absolutely zero
cosmic relief.
constellations weeping
In the darkened sky,
asking the mortal population explanation exactly why. A divine melancholy enveloping the universe. This is just sorrow raining from the clouds above, mourning the tragic disappearance of unconditional love. The Almighty weeping for His fractured creation, sending a warning to every single corrupted nation. Just sorrow, a heavy burden upon the divine, crossing the sacred boundaries and the holy line. Repent before the final day, wash your dreadful sins away. The Maker's heart is breaking now, we must fulfill the righteous vow. Forgive us, guide us, mend the fractured world, the heavens weep. Behold just sorrow raining from the clouds above, mourning the tragic disappearance of unconditional love. The Almighty weeping for His fractured creation, sending a warning to every single corrupted nation. Just sorrow, a heavy burden upon the divine, crossing the sacred boundaries and the holy line. The Creator cried, cosmic tears fall, a divine plea for peace. Listen closely. Callous fingers sliding down the mahogany neck, turning this beautiful instrument into an emotional wreck. Plucking the thickest gauge with absolute despair, the lowest octaves vibrating the heavy air. Feel the low frequencies, the magnetic pickups capturing every single sigh. The wooden body letting out a resonant cry. Varnish peeling off from the salty teardrops. This sorrowful rhythm absolutely never stops.
The tuning pegs are slipping from the immense sadness,
Descending rapidly into harmonic madness. Four strings vibrating with pure tragedy. The most depressing
low frequency strategy.
The instrument itself is shedding a tear.
Hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Wing bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord.
Adjusting the truss rod to handle the intense strain, channeling decades of unspoken acoustic pain. The thumb slapping against the heavy wound coil, burying the happiness underneath the sonic soil.
I plug the quarter-inch jack into the input slot, trying to salvage whatever happiness I've got the amplifier hums with a sympathetic drone, playing this depressing beat completely alone.
The tuning
from the immense sadness, descending rapidly into harmonic madness.
Four strings vibrating with pure tragedy,
The most depressing low-frequency strategy. The instrument itself is shedding a tear. Hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Weeping bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic Lord. Let the heavy wood express the grief, a musical teardrop offering relief.
the lowest register holds the darkest mood,
A floppily depressing sonic food. No more joyful notes to play. The strings grow quiet. Oh, hear the weeping bass crying through the amplifier, extinguishing the joyful rhythmic fire. A thumping lamentation echoing in the hall, watching the glorious musical foundation fall. Weeping bass sobbing on the fretboard, begging for mercy from the melodic love.
such a sad tone.
Lord is crying.
Unplug the cable, lay the instrument down.
Stirring the bubbling cauldron at midnight, throwing in petals of a poisonous flower, casting spells by the flickering candlelight, harnessing an ancient supernatural power.
Feel the hex, alligator swimming in the murky bayou,
Gathering graveyard dirt beneath the moss,
I put a permanent
wicked curse upon you, ensuring you suffer a terrible loss.
the talisman hangs around my neck.
Chanting incantations loud,
Your sanity becomes a total wreck.
summoning a dark, ominous cloud. Sorcery dripping from every single note. Voodoo blues creeping through the misty swamp, witches dancing the dangerous heavy stomp. Mojo hands working a terrible charm, bringing forth an inevitable harm. Voodoo blues, a mystical dark decree, stealing your spirit for eternity.
Shaking a hollow skull, rattling the bones, sticking needles into a ragged doll,
Whispering curses in guttural tones,
waiting for your arrogant empire
to fall. Sipping a potion made of spider silk, blindfolded by the eerie creeping mist, drinking down the sour spoiled milk. crossed off the living list.
The talisman hangs around my neck,
chanting incantations loud.
your sanity becomes a total wreck.
Summoning a dark, ominous cloud. Sorcery dripping from every single note. Voodoo blues creeping through the misty swamp. Witches dancing the dangerous heavy stomp. Mold your hands, working a terrible charm, bringing forth an inevitable harm. Voodoo blues, a mystical dark decree, stealing your spirit for eternity. The spirits have awakened,
The sacrifice is made.
your foundation is shaken.
The final debt is paid.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Betrayal earns an unjust trust. The magic takes control. Beware the voodoo blues creeping through the misty swamp. Witches dancing the dangerous heavy stomp. Mold your hands, working a terrible charm, bringing forth an inevitable harm. Voodoo blues, a mystical dark decree, stealing your spirit for eternity. The spell is cast, no escape now. Sinking into the black mud, forever trapped. No, 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 no. Washing lines swaying in the afternoon heat. Elders sharing wisdom on the neighborhood seat. Fences painted with murals of bright liberation. Cooking spicy meals to feed our entire generation.
Gather around the fire, dominoes slamming loudly on the wooden tables. Grandfathers reciting old magnificent fables.
Barefoot toddlers running through the thick dust, building a community built entirely on trust. This enclosure holds our rich history.
This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread.
Remembering everything the ancestors said.
We are connected by an invisible thread. Welcome to the Soulful yard, beating with the communal pulse. Rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind. The most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides. A joyful gathering where true love presides.
Stray dogs napping underneath the mango tree. Everyone existing together perfectly free. The transistor radio broadcasting a local tune. We will be celebrating way past the afternoon.
I pour a cup of homemade punch for my neighbor, appreciating the fruits of our collective labor. Aunts and uncles chatting on the shady porch, passing down the bright, illuminating torch.
This enclosure holds our rich history. This enclave keeps our beautiful mystery.
Sharing the laughter, dividing the bread.
Remembering everything the ancestors said.
spread. Welcome to the soulful yard, beating with the communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false. A sanctuary hidden away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Soulful yard, where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Where true love presides.
Let the harmony multiply.
Watch the happy moments fly.
Protect this family zone.
We are never truly alone. Smile, laugh, embrace. A genuinely happy place.
Family
Is everything. Oh, the soulful yard, soulful yard, beating with a communal pulse, rejecting anything that is fake or false.
oh, a sanctuary hidden
Away from the city grind, the most comforting haven you could ever find. Where the authentic spirit resides, a joyful gathering where true love presides. Welcome home, stay a while. The gate is always open, love abounds. Reading tarot cards beneath the lunar eclipse, burning white sage to heal my chapped lips, consulting the oracle for a psychic cure, trying to keep my fluctuating aura pure.
Open the third eye, aligning the chakras in the meditation room, banishing the lingering astrological gloom, sweeping away the bad karma with the cosmic broom, emerging fully alive from the spiritual tomb.
The crystals glow with an otherworldly hue, discovering a dimension entirely new, detoxifying a spirit from the earthly plane, bypassing the regular physiological brain, achieving the ultimate metaphysical state. Welcome to the mystic rehab, healing the ethereal mind, leaving the physical, biological ailments behind. A supernatural sanctuary for the damaged soul, using the zodiac constellations to make us whole. Mystic rehab, casting a protective magical sphere, erasing every single irrational subconscious fear.
Chanting sacred mantras, sitting on the bamboo mat, observing the mysterious wandering astral cat, drinking lotus nectar to purify the inner chai, unlocking the universe with the hidden golden key.
I cleanse my amethyst stones in the morning dew, letting the positive vibrations completely renew. The guru speaks in riddles I try to decode, traveling down this enlightened descending road. The crystals glow with an otherworldly hue, discovering a dimension entirely new, detoxifying a spirit from the earthly plane, bypassing the regular physiological brain, achieving the ultimate metaphysical state. Welcome to the mystic rehab, healing the ethereal mind, leaving the physical, biological ailments behind. A supernatural sanctuary for the damaged soul, using the zodiac constellations to make us whole. Mystic rehab, casting a protective magical sphere, erasing every single irrational subconscious fear. A state of pure bliss,
transcend the mortal flesh,
starting completely fresh. Breathe in the light, expel the dark, find your center, ignite the spark. The mind expands, entering the mystic rehab, healing the ethereal mind, leaving the physical, biological ailments behind. A supernatural sanctuary for the damaged soul, using the zodiac constellations to make us whole. Mystic rehab, casting a protective magical sphere, erasing every single irrational subconscious fear. Fully aligned, karma restored, floating into the cosmos. Namaste. Wading waist high into the freezing, turbulent current, ignoring every single logical terrestrial deterrent. The muddy bottom sucking at my naked heels, discovering exactly how true salvation feels.
cross the aquatic boundary. Predators lurking beneath the murky brown surface,
Seeking a completely brand new spiritual purpose,
plunging ahead below the violent swirling tide,
washing away the foolish egotistical pride. The dangerous undertow, aggressive repulse, testing the bravery of the desperate fools, dragging our bodies toward the bottomless trench, escaping the terrible terrestrial stench, surrendering completely to the fierce water flow. We are diving into the deep river, seeking purification, swimming far away from the cursed civilization. A massive aquatic canyon stretching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous, transformative underwater ride. Deep river, submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes.
navigating the treacherous spinning whirlpools, rejecting the cowardly land-dwelling rules. Fierce rapids battering against the human chest, passing the ultimate terrifying nautical test.
My lungs screaming out for a pocket of oxygen, refusing to ever enter that wicked city again. Soaking wet garments clinging to my shivering skin, finally conquering the internal battling sin. The dangerous undertow, searching endlessly wide, taking a dangerous, transformative underwater ride. Deep river, submerging our heaviest mistakes, enduring whatever this brutal baptism takes. So incredibly deep, the water cleanses, washed ashore a brand new day. Concrete jungle suffocating every breath I take, searching for a halo in the choices that I make. Exhaust fumes blinding me, choking out the dawn, looking for a holy place before my strength is gone.
Rasta see clear, climbing up the mountain peak, leaving Babylon below, following the ancient path
Where the mystic rivers flow,
leaving all the vanity,
shedding off the greed, planting righteous seeds, fulfilling every vitamin.
look up to the horizon, past the endless grave,
See the fire rising,
burning the decay.
elevating spirits to a higher latitude. Welcome to a smoky Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind. Smoky Zion,
Where the weary travelers rest,
passing through the furnace, surviving every test.
chanting down the wickedness, warring like a king, letting all the congregation hear the praises ring. No more shackles binding up the children of the light, marching toward the sunrise, conquering the night.
I wash my dirty hands in the purifying stream, waking up softly from a terrifying dream, trading my misery for a golden crown. I am never returning to that unforgiving bound. Look up to the horizon,
past the endless grave,
see the fire rising,
burning the decay.
elevating spirits to a higher latitude. Welcome to a smoky Zion, floating on the breeze, finding our salvation underneath the cedar trees. Incense fills the atmosphere, purifying minds, leaving all the tangled, chaotic webs behind. Smoky Emerald canopy dripping with the morning dew, observing the vast wilderness from a higher view. The feline monarch rests beneath the mahogany shade, watching the daylight slowly begin to fade.
Hear the jungle weep, vocalizing anguish across the equatorial belt, expressing the deepest agony ever truly felt. The apex predator mourning the loss of the tree, sending a mournful message upon the tropical breeze.
Whiskers twitching as the monsoon nears,
shedding these heavy instinctual tears.
the formidable beast led south to mourn,
Standing atop the precipice, completely alone, a primal vocalization piercing the thick habitat. Listen to the lion cry,
echoing through the vines, sending shivers straight down our fragile spines. The undisputed ruler shedding a single massive tear, announcing a tragedy that the poachers cannot hear. Lion cry, a devastating untamed roar, demanding the preservation of the forest floor.
prowling through the ferns with the heavy sunken chest, unable to find a suitable location to properly rest. A majestic mane tangled with burrs and dried mud, a fierce protector bonded entirely by blood.
I feel the vibration rumbling deep within the dirt, sympathizing with this magnificent unspoken hurt. The exotic birds fall completely silent in the sky, respecting the sovereign's heartbreaking loud sigh. Whiskers twitching as the monsoon nears,
Shedding these heavy instinctual tears.
the formidable beast led south to mourn, standing atop the precipice completely alone, a primal vocalization piercing the thick habitat. Listen to the lion cry, echoing through the vines, sending shivers straight down our fragile spines. The undisputed ruler shedding a single massive tear, announcing a tragedy that the poachers cannot hear. Lion cry, a devastating untamed roar, demanding the preservation of the forest floor. Let the untamed wilderness speak, protecting the vulnerable and weak. The alpha vocalizes his pain, roaring louder than the pouring rain.
Inhale the humid air,
Exhale the grief,
seeking comfort.
finding no relief.
The alpha mourns,
Oh, the lion cry, echoing through the vines, sending shivers straight down our fragile spines. The undisputed ruler shedding a single massive tear, announcing a tragedy that the poachers cannot hear. Lion cry, a devastating untamed roar, demanding the preservation of the forest floor.
the jungle weeps,
Nature demands respect,
a primal scream.
into the void heard by all. Da, 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 da. Zinc roots vibrating with a swinging chord, cobblestone alleys transforming into a stage, improvising melodies entirely unignored, turning a brand new historical page.
Blow the horn loud, shanty dwellings echoing with the bebop scale,
Flugelhorn sliding into a deep funky groove,
telling an impoverished but glorious tale,
making the entire community shift and move. Polyrhythm jumping off the fretboard,
syncopated magic
in the air, plucking the strings, striking a chord,
creating masterpieces
from despair, building two worlds into a sonic masterpiece. Trenchtown jazz, bringing swing to the slum, grooving along with the kettle drum, scat singing over a steady rhythm section, forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trenchtown jazz,
an infectious
vibrant sound, the greatest fusion ever to be found.
finger snapping replaces the gunshot ring,
Harmonizing voices, replacing the shouts,
teaching the neighborhood children
how to sing, eliminating all the lingering doubts. Tap dancing rooted in the pavement heart, a clarinet weaving a complex, joyful spell, gathering everyone inside the communal yard. A wonderful story we absolutely love to tell. Polyrhythm jumping off the fretboard,
syncopated magic
in the air, plucking the strings, striking a chord,
creating masterpieces
from despair, melding two worlds into a sonic masterpiece. Trenchtown jazz, bringing swing to the slum, grooving along with the kettle drum, scat singing over a steady rhythm section, forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trenchtown jazz,
an infectious vibrant sound,
the greatest fusion ever to be found.
swing it to the left,
Skank it to the right,
a musical theft,
stealing the spotlight.
swing it to the left,
Skank it to the right,
a musical theft,
stealing the spotlight. Feel the groove, join the jam. The ghetto is a concert hall. Sing a Trenchtown jazz,
swing to the slum
grooving along
with the kettle drum,
scat singing over a steady rhythm section, forming a brilliant, unexpected connection. Trenchtown jazz,
an infectious
vibrant sound, the greatest fusion ever to be found.
keep on swinging,
Rule